Hi everyone, this is just an informal example of best practices for preparing to put together a VoiceThread presentation. And this is the example for the top 5 interactive collaborative web tools. The first thing that I do is decide on my 5 top tools and then go out and try and get graphics that represent them the best. And I create a little folder for my project and I go out and I either get screenshots. Here's an example of a screenshots, or if I want to add or maybe create some images to put in the slide. So I have these all gathered together. Now sometimes if you want to combine images, you can't do that on VoiceThread. You'd have to open up your PowerPoint and then create that slide by embedding the other graphics on top. That's how I created this one. I actually created this, and then from PowerPoint or Keynote, you can export the slide as an image. So then you would upload the image. The second thing that is a best practice for preparing is to prepare a script. That way you have an idea. You can rehearse what you're going to say. I use sticky notes, or you can use a piece of paper on the side to guide you through what you're going to say for each slide. So here's how I outline each of my slides, and I also included a closing comment, which was not required. So I go through this for each slide. Now let's talk about the VoiceThread itself. You're going to go onto VoiceThread and create a new VoiceThread and start by adding your first slide. So actually, to take a look at the slides that I have, here's actually one extra slide because I just duplicated this one and put it in as a closing slide, but you were only required to have 6 slides. So you want to have your first slide being your introductory slide, and then each of your slides. And you can see that I've titled each of the slides here. The way to do that is you click on it, or I'm sorry, you go back here and you go to edit, and you click on it this way, and there's a little edit button. Now also I want to show you another trick here, which is an interactive tool you want to use, is to create a link. So you will put your title and the link to the actual website, or in this case for Bubble Us, I actually created a link and I created the title and the link to go to an actual Bubble Us that I created online, so you could see an example. So be creative with where you link to. It can be the actual website, it could be a tutorial of how to use the program, it could be your own example. So that link can be anything embedded into your slide. All right, so that's how you add the links. You actually look at your you go to your presentation, you click here on this bottom corner, and you display all the slides, and you can edit this way as well. You can pull it over here and title it and link it here. I don't have my first slide linked to anything. Or the other way to edit is this way, to go up to the back to your home and then look for the edit button. To add a new slide, you simply add your media here. You can either drag it, you can go over here and get your slide. I already have the Padlet, but I'm just going to show you can drag it and drop it. Now I don't know why it's putting multiple ones up there, but I'll delete those. Okay, so there's the slide. I'm going to delete it. But the other way to do it is to go to my computer and then look for your slide and upload it that way. So I've got all the slides uploaded. Now let's talk about how to add the features. Webcam video, that's a great one to add to enhance any of your slide. Audio recording, basically you're going to go to your individual slide. And I'll just start it this way. Go back to the beginning. And here's where you're going to add. I've added audio by clicking this little plus sign. You can add the text by clicking the text box and typing in your text. But because this is for oral communication, you want to at least add several recordings of yourself. So it's just a matter of clicking the recording and then recording your voice. It'll give you a start, countdown to prepare. This is where I get my notes ready. And it'll begin recording. You can stop recording. If you don't like it, you just cancel it. If you like it, it will upload and then you can listen to it. This is my presentation on my top 5. Okay, so you get the idea. I was happy with that one, so I left it. And that's all I wanted to do to this page, just to introduce these. So then on the next page, I added another recording. But on the third page, or actually on the second page, I might have added the draw tool. So I have to go through. What I'd really appreciate is if you would tell me what slides you use the draw tool on. Otherwise, I need to watch all the way through the entire thing, which I do usually anyway. So sometimes if it's a very long presentation, I'll listen to most of it, but I want to see all your tools. So you need to tell me where you put the tools. So here I have a link to EduCreations. I can see that clearly and I can check it and it works. On this particular page, the link goes out to an example that I created. So it's not really to the website. Also, I have embedded a draw tool. Now I want to tell you how to add those if you haven't figured it out already. They have a great tutorial. You need to begin your comment first. And as you begin the comment, you can see the tools are available that you can click and then use this tool. All right, so I'm not going to use that, but I just wanted to show you how to do that. And that is about all. I think I also used a tool on this one. Everyone loves Padlet. It has so many great, so if I kind of so much more. Scrub through. Grid, timeline, streaming, shelf map, or random arrangements. Nope, I didn't use one on here. But anyway, I try to use all the interactive tools possible and be creative with those. And I expect that of you as well. Then if you go back and take a look one more time, make sure they're all labeled with your title, and if you're going to put a link, and then you're ready to share. So you grab the link and send that link. That's the link you're also going to add into your PBWorks portfolio. Be sure to link that in your portfolio. You can just send me the portfolio link and then I'll have that link as well. If you have any other questions, I think that covers it all. But if you have any other questions, just send me a text or an email. Thank you.